we are live. Safe, we are live.
Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, welcome for the official opening ceremony of the African Union CIEFFA Online Capacity Building Training under the theme of Digital Skills for All, Bridging the Gender Gap in STEAM, Financial Literacy and Entrepreneurship. We're finally here, and we're very happy to have you and to host you along with as the African Union International Center for Girls and Women's Education in Africa, along with Impact Her team. Finally, you're here, you got selected. Congratulations to be part of this training. And we are happy to be going through today's agenda, where we'll start with the Africa Educator theme song, African Union CIEFFA, and then for a welcome and opening remarks by Madame Yanke, the acting coordinator of the African Union CIEFFA, and Ms. Ife Okala, founder of Impact Her. Then it will be a place for setting the context, and then a testimonial video by Ms. Success, our communications officer, presentation of Impact Her and the training by Ms. Clementina Uzogor, director of Impact Her, and then a place for a group picture. You're all following us on YouTube, so please make sure to go subscribe on the YouTube channel of Impact Her and the YouTube channel of African Union CIEFFA to stay updated. And don't miss following us on the different social media platforms, including Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and LinkedIn. So let us start by the African Union CIEFFA song. I hope you'll be able to hear it. And you can actually go and listen to it whenever there's an opportunity for you.
Afri, Ife, Smarty.
They say close your mouth about the things going on in your area, girl. They say you're too weak, too vain to care. They say your heel's too high, your skills too low for you to know. Yeah. Well, that's just what they say. But who is this African girl? Yeah. Who is this Ugandan girl? Tell me, who is this Nigerian girl? Yeah. Do we know, do we know, do we know? Oh, do we know, no, no. I've got a future and a dream. It's more than what your eyes can see. Give me the chance to reach my destiny. More, 'cause I know I am this African. Oh yes, I am this Ugandan girl. Oh, now I am this African. Now you know, now you know, now you know, so now you know, now you know. Yeah, you know I want to, want to, now you make my ABC. Oh, how I long to be, want to be anything, everything. Oh, to just let me be.
À la femme, La fille, la mère et la reine, celles qui sont bien loin de nos lycées et nos collèges. Bien comme Afrique, CIEFFA, dans nos contrées, je vois les mêmes prisonnières sans éducation, les victimes des mêmes pièges. Ramener nos femmes et filles sur les bancs d'une Afrique qui éduque. Où sont les hommes chantant les cantiques, les profs de cette lutte? Je vois des mâles convaincus, je vois des hommes engagés, je vois des flammes dans nos rues, je vois des femmes diplômées. Éduquer une femme, c'est fabriquer des pères de demain. Éduquer une fille, c'est éviter des drames sans fin. L'agenda n'a pas changé, ça reste le vœu 63. Pour toutes les filles de ce monde, faut y mettre toute notre foi. Je suis la Sud-Afrique, le Congo et le Tchad. Yeah. Tunisie, l'Égypte et le Maroc. Je suis la fille mauritanienne de l'Ouganda, du Rwanda. Éthiopie, de la Tanzanie. Yeah. Zambie, Burkina Faso. Je suis la jeune fille de la Côte d'Ivoire.
Africa educates her. The agenda is still the same. Agenda 2063.
Wow, thank you all for your attention, and we see that you keep on coming on board for the live session. And without further ado, please, we would like to welcome Madame Simone Yanke, the acting coordinator of the African Union CIEFFA, to give her opening and welcome remarks. Madame Yanke, you have the floor. Hello.
Madam Yanke, are you able to unmute and speak, please?
Madame Yanke. So we'll just, I think that she's just having a technical issue with her internet connection.
Yeah, I think she has a problem with her internet connection because we have lost her. But so I will deliver the speech on her behalf. Okay, so we are unable to get Madam Yankee at this time due to connection problems. So I'll deliver the speech on her behalf.
Yes, please.
Distinguished guests, esteemed members, and representatives of Impact Hub, dear selected participants, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It is with great pleasure and honor that I stand before you today. That's as I'm speaking on the behalf of the acting coordinator of the African Union International Center for Girls and Women's Education in Africa, African Union CIEFFA. On behalf of the center and our esteemed partner, Impact Her, I warmly welcome each and every one of you to this opening ceremony of this groundbreaking event, the African Union CIEFFA Online Capacity Building Training on Digital Skills for All, Bridging the Gender Gap in STEAM, Financial Literacy, and Entrepreneurship. Today, we embark on a journey that seeks to empower and transform the lives of young women and men across the African continent. We recognize the crucial importance of education in shaping the future of our societies and the significance of gender equality in achieving sustainable development. It is our firm belief that every individual, regardless of their gender or background, deserves an equal opportunity to succeed and thrive in the 21st century. Education, particularly in the fields of science, technology, engineering, arts, and mathematics, commonly known as STEAM, has become a key driver of innovation, economic growth, and social progress. However, we cannot overlook the stark reality that girls and women face significant challenges in accessing and completing education in these vital areas. The statistics speak for themselves. Only 36% of STEAM students in higher education are women, and in Africa, a mere 30% of STEAM graduates are women. This gender imbalance deprives us of the immense potential and diverse perspective that women bring to the table. The COVID-19 pandemic has further exacerbated these challenges, revealing the digital divide that hinders access to education and opportunities, especially for girls and women. As we navigate these unprecedented times, it is crucial that we equip our girls and women with the digital skills and literacy that they need to adopt, excel, and contribute to the rapidly changing world. This training program is a direct response to these pressing needs, aiming to bridge the gender gap in STEAM, digital literacy, financial literacy, and entrepreneurship. Over the course of the coming months, we're talking about September, October, and November, this online training program will provide a platform for women and men from across Africa to enhance their skills, knowledge, and confidence. Through a series of online course sessions, you will delve into realms of digital skills, financial literacy, and entrepreneurship. Along with Impact Her, we have carefully curated gender-responsive curricula to ensure that the training is tailored to your needs and aspiration. Moreover, this training is not just about acquiring knowledge and skills, it's about fostering a culture of continuous learning and development. We want to empower you to become lifelong learners, equipped with the tools to adapt and thrive in an ever-evolving job market. We believe that by investing in your education and empowering you, we are building a better future for Africa as a whole. Madam Yankee, speaking in her place, I would like to express our sincere gratitude to Impact Her for their invaluable collaboration and support. Thank you, Ms. Efe Ukala, the founder of Impact Her, and to your team. Your expertise in empowering women entrepreneurs and bridging the gender business financing gap is truly commendable. Together, we are forging a partnership that brings together the worlds of education, entrepreneurship, and gender equality, enabling us to create a holistic and impactful training program. To all the participants, I encourage you to seize this opportunity to learn, grow, and connect with fellow aspiring change makers. Engage actively, ask questions, and make the most of the expertise and experiences shared by our esteemed trainers and facilitators. Your dedication and commitment to your own personal and professional development will determine the success of this training. I would also like to extend my heartfelt appreciation to all the dedicated individuals who have worked tirelessly behind the scenes to make this event a reality. from the organizing committee to the trainers to the support staff. Your passion and dedication have been instrumental in bringing this training program to fruition. Your hard work is the testament of your commitment to empowering women and men in Africa. I am truly grateful for your contributions. In conclusion, I am filled with hope and excitement as we embark on this transformative journey together. Let us embrace this opportunity to bridge the gender gap, empower men and women, and pave the way for a future where everyone, regardless of their gender, can thrive and contribute to the progress of our continent. Dear selected participants of the African Union CIEFFA online capacity building training, congratulations once again on being selected out of more than 35,000 applicants. It is a real pleasure to see you all among us. This public phase is for you to take note of your comments. We will take note of your comments and your inputs because this training is designed for you and for your networks later on. Thank you once again for your presence and your participants. I wish you all a fruitful and enriching training experience. Together, let us build a more inclusive and prosperous Africa. I thank you. Merci beaucoup. Shukran jazilan. Muito obrigado. Thank you very much. That was from the acting coordinator of the African Union CFR Center. Madam Simone Yankee. Thank you.
Thank you, Success, for delivering this speech on behalf of Madame Simone Yankee, the acting coordinator of the African Union International Center for Girls and Women's Education, African Union CIEFFA. And as Madame Yankee welcomed all of you, you're now part of the big family of African Union CIEFFA and of course, Impact Her. Now we'll be moving to the presentation on setting the context for the workshop overview and objectives. And myself as Partnerships Advocacy and Outreach Officer, I'll be giving this presentation. So to briefly present to you, the African Union CIEFFA is a specialized institution of the African Union since 2004, working on the promotion of girls and women's education. CIEFFA stands for le Centre International pour l'Éducation des Filles et des Femmes en Afrique, which is CIEFFA is the French acronym for this. The center is located in Ouagadougou, Burkina Faso, because we're hosted by the government of Burkina Faso, but with a scope of work on 55 African Union member states. We report back to the African Union Department of Education, Science, Technology and Innovation, ESTI, within the African Union Commission. So a little bit of a background and context to the activity that we're doing is that based on GSMA reports, the digital gender gap in Africa remains a significant challenge with disparities in internet access, digital skills, and online participation. For digital skills gap, it is a must to address this digital gender gap in Africa for achieving gender equality, empowering women economically, and harnessing the full potential of digital technologies for the continent's development. As the CIEFFA, we're currently running the third strategic plan, 2021-2025, on building resilience to foster African human capital through girls and women's education for a sustainable development, where the justification is a campaign called Africa Educates Her campaign, and the song is the theme song of this campaign, where one of the priority areas is the widened digital gender gap. The campaign was launched in September 2020 during COVID, making sure that girls have access to school online during the school closures and after the school resume. And the campaign is still on, and we look forward to having you engaged in this campaign, because COVID is not here, but the consequences and the harm caused by COVID is still there. And we'll be able to share more resources during the training about this. Dakar Declaration states that under the fifth recommendation, to promote digital literacy for learners and teachers through its integration in learning recovery strategies and acceleration of digital transformation in education. This was ratified, promoted by 33 and adopted by 33 member states and 10 international development in June 2022. The seventh high-level dialogue on gender equality in education called for prioritizing closing the digital gender divide to foster women's active participation in the digital economy. And the 67th Commission on the Status of Women, where we had a side events with CARE and other international organizations, called for innovation technological change and education in the digital age for achieving gender equality and the empowerment of all women and girls. So these are all to justify and to put a background for the objectives of the meeting, where we aim to strengthen the digital skills of young women and men in the areas of STEAM, digital literacy, financial literacy, and entrepreneurship. To equip participants with practical skills and knowledge that can be applied in their personal and professional lives. To foster a culture of continuous learning and development among the participants. And to equip young women and men with the necessary skills and knowledge to participate in the 21st century job market. We have run a pilot phase of this program with what we call our youth alumni. So the African Union CIEFFA, under one of the strategic axes, run a youth capacity building workshop, which is run every year, where we invite representatives, young representatives who are active in different fields from the 55 African Union member states to come together in one place and to be capacitated on different matters, including STEM, TVET, digital advocacy, and other elements.
Safe, I think we lost your audio. I think Safe is experiencing network issues. Success, are you able to pick up from where Safe left? Because I'm not sure we can hear him.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, I think he has connection issues, but I think he was just presenting like CIEFFA generally our flagship programs, and he was talking about the online, well, the youth capacity building. This is the online youth capacity building, but we also have physical youth capacity buildings. And so far, we have had like 5 batches of this youth capacity building. And we equally have the HLD, the high level dialogues. We have discussions with traditional leaders, and these are channels through which we carry out our advocacy work. And I would have loved to have the presentation slide, but since I don't have, I'll just talk about AUCFA. So AUCFA, as Safe has already underlined, is a specialized institution of the ESTI, that's the Education, Science and Technology and Innovation Department of the African Union Commission. And our goal is to promote girls and women's education in Africa, and we do that through different means and different programs. And this youth capacity building is one of the channels through which we use, and we are really grateful to Impact Hub for this collaboration. And we are able to, well, for the first cohort, able to train 7,500 participants, trainees, and we are hoping that this collaboration will continue so we can be able to push further and train many more people in Africa in digital literacy, digital skills, entrepreneurship, and financial literacy. I encourage all of you to visit our website at CIEFFA.org. Visit our Facebook pages, like them, share them, as well as impact her Facebook pages, because we always have opportunities for not just young people, but we have opportunities for young people all the time. And you can always stay tuned to have latest updates about the African Union and International Center for Girls and Women's Education in Africa. I don't know if Safe is coming back to present, but I think that we can go to the next item on our list. Thank you. You can go to the next item on our program. Oh, Safe is the moderator, and okay, he has some connection issues. So Beryl, can you confirm with me if Efe is coming up now, or should I share the video?
Yes, she's actually trying to join. So thank you so much for taking over for Safe. I don't know if Safe has 1 or 2 words to wind up as if he's joining.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay, thank you. Sorry, I had a technical glitch, but I'm back. Thank you, Stes, for covering for me and carrying on the presentation. So, Success called you all to follow us on different social media for African Union CIEFFA and for Impact Her, and to go on our websites and see the work that we've been doing for girls and women's education and for training on entrepreneurship. So Ife, Ms. Ife Okala will be joining us to give her opening remarks to welcome all of you to this first edition of the online capacity building training, and congratulations again on making it out of more than 35,000 applicants. Ms. Happy to have you, and please, you have the floor.
Good morning, and thank you so much, Safe, for the warm welcome. Good morning, everyone. I apologize for being a bit tardy. I'd had some connectivity issues this morning, but thank you all so much for making the time. I am super excited to be here. I am Efe Ukala, the founder of Impact Her. Before I delve in, and I would like to make this, really short because I'm sure you've heard some speeches this morning already. So before I delve in, I want to say a big thank you to CIEFFA for the partnership. This is indeed a very, very incredible one in that, I believe that we are going to unlock potentials of thousands of youth and girls across Africa. So I'm super excited to see what the future unfold, and thank you to Safe and team for their hard work in making this happen. So I would start by saying that, today marks a monumental moment, not just for Impact Her and CIEFFA, but for the entire African continent. Out of an overwhelming 35,000 plus application, 7,543 of you were chosen for this first cohort. And I said first because obviously there are subsequent ones to come, and you represent the bright, the ambitious, the deserving young girls and youth on the continent today. You're ready to embark on this program, which indicative of the fact that you're sitting here or watching from wherever you are. You've signed in with us today. So I want to remind you, as you start on this monumental journey for you, that you are the trailblazers in your community, in your homes, the chosen who represents millions of women and girls. Girls and youth out there. You represent a new wave of empowered women in STEAM, financial literacy, and entrepreneurship. So as you delve into this program, I need you to remember that your selection is not just a mere chance. It's a testament to your potential. It is a testament to your resilience, and it is a testament, most importantly, to the promise that you hold. And that promise is what we are in the process of your 3 months. Again, different cohorts with us, and in the process of this 3 months, we are trying to unlock, and we believe we would unlock, to give you the tools to go out, to create the change you want to see in the world, to become that instrument of change itself, to become the innovators that Africa needs to unlock its economic prosperity. So today, you carry that weight of your dreams, but also the hopes of thousands who inspire to be in your place. So embrace this opportunity. Let your light shine. Remember that you are remember that as we empower you, our expectation is that you set forth and empower another. And by that, I mean, not necessarily sitting and teaching them everything you've learned, but being that helping hand or directing them to the resource that you have been able to utilize to unlock your own potential so that they can also unlock their potential. Our expectation is that, you all will set forth a ripple effects in your communities to help transform your communities. So at this point, I would like to say to you again, congratulations on being here. Congratulations on being selected, and please use this opportunity. Let it be one that actually creates meaningful change in your life. Do not be a bystander throughout this process. Be an active participant. So here's to a journey that promises to reshape your future. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Ms. Ife, for this warm welcome to our participants, and thank you for making the time to join us and to give an inspirational speech for different participants and future entrepreneurs of the African continent. And we cannot thank Impact enough for the great work they've been contributing through this program or other programs to contribute to the creation of startups, medium and small enterprises around the continent, especially led by women and girls. Thank you again. And now we will move to a presentation on Impactor by Clementina Uzogor, who is the director of Impactor. Ms. Clementina, you have the floor. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Saif. Thank you. Effie, thank you so much as well for the speech. I don't think I'll be speaking on Impactor again. Effie already did that. So I'm just going to dive right into the training proper. I just want to share a few details that will be helpful for us all as we proceed with the course of the training, right? So first off, we have about 3 cohorts for the rest of the year for the training. So I'm saying this because I know some of us got emails that says, oh, you are part of the first cohort. If you didn't get such email, please do not panic. It means you're scheduled for other upcoming cohorts. We're just starting with the first cohort for today, September 4th, and this will last till September 28th, and then we're done with cohort 1. Then from October 2nd to October 26th, we're going to have a second cohort, and then another cohort by November 9th to November 30th. right? So if you don't get an email saying you're part of the September cohort, please do not panic. It means you belong to the remaining, either of the remaining 2 cohorts. I just wanted to make that clear because I know some people are asking questions as to how do they join the class and all of that. Now, for those that are in the September cohort, which starts today, please, the links to the classes for the cohorts will be shared on your respective WhatsApp group. I also understand that there are some of us that are not on the WhatsApp group yet. So I would plead that we go back to our email for those that are on the September cohort. You would see a link that would direct you to a WhatsApp group. Please, it's very important that you join the WhatsApp group because that would help with easy dissemination of information, right? And for today's training proper, immediately after the closing, the opening ceremony, we're going to jump right into today's training. We'll have the training in 3 languages: English, French, and Portuguese, right? So you don't have to worry because we have language that would suit the participants recruited for this training. For the English class for today, the class is starting in about 8 minutes, which is at 12 noon GMT. For the French class, it starts at 1:30 p.m. GMT. And for the Portuguese class, it starts at 3 p.m. GMT today. What that means is that we have about 8 minutes before the English class starts, and the links will be shared on the WhatsApp group. I'm sure it's being shared as we speak right now. Another thing I wanted to also, the questions we always get is, are we going to share the recording? Will the slides be shared? I want to take this opportunity to make it clear that the recordings for the training will not be shared. Neither will the slides be shared. These are live sessions, and we encourage you to join because we want you to be able to have a real life experience, classroom experience, where you get to engage, ask questions, and receive feedback right on the call. So please do well to attend the live classes because we won't be sharing the recordings, neither are we going to be sharing the slides. The opening ceremony recording, of course, you can always come back to the YouTube to watch that. But for the training proper, please, we will not be sharing the materials for the training. And a reminder, as we're told in emails that we got, that for you to receive a certificate having attended this training, you need 80% attendance at least. You need about 80% attendance for you to be certified as having participated in this training session. And please, just to remind us again, the links to the session will be shared on your WhatsApp group. So if you're not on WhatsApp, it might be difficult for you to get the link. So kindly go back to the email you were sent and try joining the WhatsApp group from there. I think that's pretty much the few details I wanted to share that would help us have a seamless and impactful session. Also to mention that we have 3 tracks for the sessions. We have the entrepreneurship track, we have the financial literacy track, and we have the digital skills track. All of this track, we're expected to have 80% attendance in all to be able to be certified. And I am sure we can't wait to see what's in store for us for the training sessions. We are as excited as you are to be able to, impact all of us and for us to leave with meaningful things to grow our businesses or even start up our businesses. And I know we keep saying the women, we also recognize the gentlemen that are going to be part of this training as well. You are highly welcome, and we cannot wait to do amazing things with you all. Thank you so much.
Ms. Clementina, for all the details provided. And as you know, WhatsApp groups have been created to make sure that we keep in touch and answer as much as possible your inquiries. And we're making sure that everyone is getting the benefit of this training and with all different backgrounds and different scopes and coming from different regions of Africa. So we're about to get to the end of the presentation and the online, the official opening ceremony. Before that, I would like to give the floor to my colleague, Ms. Barbara Success, We'll be sharing a testimonial video on the pilot phase of the training program, and we'll be very happy to see that. And you should expect that at some point you'll be giving these testimonials by the end of this training. So success, you have the floor. Success. Do you think you will be able to share?
I think she should be able to, unless there's maybe a network hit she's experiencing. Success can confirm though.
Okay, so I'm trying to share my screen now. Just give me a minute.
Sure. In the meantime, I'd like to remind all of you, don't hesitate to go and check the work that we're doing on, and we have been doing for the last 2 years for the promotion of girls and women's education. So you can go on our website, cieffa.au.int, and for ImpactHer, it's impacther.org. Please feel free to follow us on different social media platforms as well to get the updates on the upcoming programs, and especially that we mentioned the youth capacity building workshop, the in-person version of the capacity building training, and you have high chances to be invited for one of those once you complete this online training. Again, we're very happy to have you. And as we're waiting for Success to share the video, we'll give the floor to Beryl to carry on the moderation in the meantime. Beryl, you have the floor.
I think we have Success trying to share the video. So probably not. Okay.
My experience from the first. By pointing out the most important thing to help me excel in my actual. Hello everyone, my name is Anita from Equatorial Guinea, the only country in Africa that speaks Spanish. I'm the electrical and electronic engineer, and also I'm a CEO and founder of EDT Company. I'm alumni of 2018, second edition by CIEFFA International, Center of Girls and Women Education in Africa, Tunisia. Today, I'm pleased to be opportune to share my experience from the first online youth capacity building program with the team Digital Skills for All. We're bridging the gender gap in STEM. Yes, I enjoyed the training. The training has impacted my view of entrepreneurship by pointing out the most important thing to help me excel in my actual and future project. I think we all have the opportunity to absorb new ideas to improve our product. The training improved my skill in creating capital to investors. I learned to use digital tools to assist in efficiency of my project. I can now set my social media account to advertise my business throughout the various available templates. I also learned to create a business plan with its different components: market survey, analysis, vision, mission, targeting customers, retention, and segregation. My next step is to improve my professional skills. I really need it, yes. Being ready to impress my customers with my services. Make my company properly installed as soon as possible. So I will keep broadcasting this knowledge in my community by helping other Romans in their aspirations. My advice for the next online fellows is to be attentive and active during the lecture. Be on time and always open to express your doubt for more clarification.
Bonjour à toutes et à tous, je suis Mariama Maïga, je suis spécialiste genre et santé sexuelle de la haute production, je viens du Burkina Faso, je suis entrepreneur social, cofondatrice de l'entreprise dénommée My Red Willy, je suis de la cohorte 5 du Youth Capacity Building qui s'est tenu en 2022 au Rwanda. Alors, mon expérience durant ces quelques semaines donc, de formation reçue, sur les thématiques concernant donc le marketing digital, la littératie financière, l'entrepreneuriat. Il faut dire que ce qui m'a le plus touché franchement et que je trouve comme point important, c'est vraiment la qualité de nos échanges. Beaucoup de temps de parole qui nous ont permis donc de partager assez nos expériences sur le terrain ou nos difficultés rencontrées. Et donc, cette formation est vraiment tombée à pic. Voilà, et parce qu'elle m'a appris tellement de choses sur comment même je dois choisir le nom pour ma je dois confectionner le logo, comment je dois ensuite construire ma communauté en ligne, comment maintenir cette communauté active parce qu'il ne s'agit pas juste de la construire et de disparaître comme on le dit. Voilà, il faut la maintenir active. Comment même construire en fait un business Google Profile, ce que je ne connaissais pas d'ailleurs. Voilà, autant de choses, comment construire un business plan, comment pitcher en fait le projet devant de potentiels bailleurs, etc., etc. Voilà, tellement de choses que j'ai appris lors de ces quelques semaines de formation. Très certainement, je vais recommander cette formation à toutes les personnes qui seront intéressées par elle. Et j'ai d'ailleurs commencé à faire le ciblage de toutes les personnes, les potentielles personnes peuvent être intéressées par la formation. Et je suis sûre que vous allez apprécier autant que moi.
My name is Aisha Abubakar and I am from Comoros. CIEFFA has recently collaborated with Impact Health to organize the first online youth capacity building training under the theme Digital Skills for All, bridging the gender gap in STEAM, financial literacy, and entrepreneurship. The training sessions come at just the right time as I had recently launched my organization when I am doing. It was a bit lost when it came to management. So I quickly seized the opportunity and was very happy to have been selected in the first capacity building cohort. I took all 3 courses: digital skills, entrepreneurship skills, social literacy. I quickly felt the extra value these courses could add to my skills and knowledge, which I began to apply to my organization. Now, I have a well-established plan with a well-defined perspectives. The training was very interactive and we were given the working tools we needed to build our capacities. And there is even a mentoring program available for free with Impact for more personalized support. Indeed, the digital world is booming and we need to improve more and more. Young people are increasingly interested in entrepreneurship and need training and mentoring. So once registrations are launched, seize the opportunity. Meanwhile, Stay tuned for future opportunities from AUCFA.
Je m'appelle Annika Mala, je suis de la République démocratique du Congo. Je suis enseignante et entrepreneur, présidente de l'Organisation pour elle Initiative, une organisation qui promouvoit l'éducation des filles et l'autonomisation des femmes en République démocratique du Congo. Je suis ancienne élève du Centre international de l'éducation.
Hello, everyone.
En Afrique, une agence de l'Union africaine. CIEFFA, en collaboration avec Patra, a organisé une série de formations en ligne pour ses anciennes élèves. Cette formation a été très bénéfique pour moi en tant qu'entrepreneur. Ça m'a permis de comprendre les failles que j'avais quant à ce qui concerne la gestion et mon entreprise. Ça m'a aidé d'améliorer les activités au sein de mon entreprise. Grâce à cette formation, j'ai compris l'importance du numérique, comment est-ce que le numérique influence la bonne gestion de notre entreprise.
Thank you very much. A success for this compelling video about the testimonials of our alumni of the first pilot phase. And we're very happy to have you all again for this official opening ceremony. And as we come to conclude this, we would like to remind the first cohort to, we know that 7 minutes ago you should have started already the first course of the training, but we will let you go enjoy this first session of the training, and the remaining sessions, please don't hesitate to reach out to ask any questions. We've seen a lot of questions on the comments box. We'll do our best to come back to you anytime, as soon as possible, with answers. Before we conclude, thank you again for everything. I would like to extend gratitude and thank all the team and the support staff who worked hard on and to make this happen. Special thanks go to Impactor team for their dedication and their full support for the African Union CIEFFA to provide this training, fully sponsored opportunity for all of you women and men coming from Africa and the diaspora. Thank you very much. We officially announced the first African Union CIEFFA online capacity building training officially open. Enjoy the experience, make the most of it, and we hope to see successful businesses and entrepreneurs coming out of this. Thank you very much. We're very happy to have you, and have a good training session. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Saif. And thank you everyone for taking time to join the opening ceremony. So we'll just head to our respective classes. The links to the sessions have been shared in the different WhatsApp groups. So please let's join the sessions. They will start shortly, and I hope you have a good, I hope you enjoy the training sessions and you're going to learn a lot throughout this 1 month. So thank you so much, and bye. Before we go, maybe we can take a group picture. Success. Maybe we can turn on our cameras for the group picture. Then we can go to the different rooms. Okay. Success, we can't hear you. You're muted.
Oh, sorry. So I was saying that Ian, Judith, and Lorato, we are not saying, we're just saying 3 faces, right? So if you can have more people on the screen, it's a snapshot. We get
Can you
that
see
quick.
us?
Yes, I can see you, Safe. I can see Burial.
Clem is here as well.
Oh, hello, Clem.
She's saying hello. Sorry.
Is that Clem? Clem, you it's safe.
Okay. Lorato,
Right.
thank you. Ian, are we waiting for you or? Okay, let me just take this like as it is. This is great. Okay, thank you. I have gotten everybody, I think.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you, Success.
All right. Thank you, Success, Clem, Safe, Laura. Bye. Have a good day. And to the participants, enjoy your session. Bye.
Bye-bye.